I can take... I don't have a tool! I don't have a tool! I misused my tools somewhere. Oh well. That's fine. It's fine, guys. Don't worry about it. We'll have plenty of tools by the time we come out of this. I went off script somewhere with my tools. I did. I'm sorry. It happened. We're going to take the stats off that armor. The stats weren't that amazing to begin with. It's probably not that big of a deal. We're going to go down to the next junction down here. But you see how these sewers are all samey? We're actually only going to see about a third of the sewers as we go. So now we need to head up this way. Up the slowest ladder in history. Now up here is one of the clubs, okay? If I were to come over here, I could get Club 3 from this box, which is not really that important, so I'm not going to get it. I don't use clubs anyway, not on this playthrough. When I go to farm junk, then I'll need a club that can steal, that has decent attack power or whatever. But it's not that big of a deal, so I'm going to pass it up. But if you guys want to know where the next club is, there it is. Oh, he got me. But I got acid on him. Damage over time, bitches. I could let the DOT just kill him. Wow, that thing's long range. I thought it would dissipate before it got to me. But nope, damage over time gone. Beautiful. Life is good again. Still moving on. First, we're going to go down this way. Oh no, first we have a cutscene. I forgot about this cutscene. This is really gross. Good observation, Aya. It's the audience from Central Park, she said without an exclamation point. All of the people that were turned into slime have leaked down into the sewer in this grotesque display of very early era CG rendering PlayStation cutscene. Looks like a giant jelly brain. Ugh. That somehow is phasing through the bridge that Aya is standing on. Like, it's not a graded bridge. I don't know how it drained through that. The bridge itself was not a sieve. So we have to get the slime out of the reservoir. That's fair enough. But first we have to come down here. Down the slowest ladder imaginable, part 2. And then alligators. You know, just some alligators just down here. If he took one more step, I wouldn't have got him. He would have been out of range. Aside from the acid effect doing a lot of cool damage over time, it also makes a nice, satisfying sound effect. There are other elements in the game. There's like a frost effect, there's a heat effect, but they're not worth using because if you come up against a monster that is strong to one of those effects, and that's what's on your gun, you can't damage them. I made that mistake my first couple times through the game. Wow. No, we want to keep both of these. Let's go ahead and get rid of that Kirti. That's fine. Because it's not like you're not going to carry 2 weapons to use. I think that might have been their intention. They wanted you to use 2 different weapons, keep different abilities on each one, but obviously you're not going to do that. Very clearly you're not. No, I would not like you to Windows update my laptop, thank you. I need my laptop on right now so I can look at my Parasite Eve notes. And there's a tool right there, okay. Trying to think. You know, there's lots of tools in this area. I don't know why I'm being so stingy. I really don't. We can go ahead and do this armor upgrade right now. We can just go ahead. Now that I have a tool, I want to take the CR protector. I want to take the stats off the CM vests, and we'll throw the CM vest away, along with that AT down effect that we don't want. Just makes your bar feel slower. And I don't remember what's in this box either. A medicine 3. That'll go good with all the medicine 2s that I already have. If I can... Sometimes it's hard to see on these old pre-rendered maps exactly where your character's standing in relation to the walls and things. You end up walking into walls quite a lot. That's a problem that we still haven't solved to this day in video games. Now I have to remember which order to push these things in. No, that's the next room. I have to go in the next room, and then there's a bunch of buttons to push. And you've got to push them in a certain order, and I always get it wrong. And every time I get it wrong, I say, I'm not going to get it wrong next time I play. What's this here? It's just some ammo. So let's go ahead and first, we will drain the reservoir. Master power's off, turn it on. Activate pump 2. There's not enough power. I told you guys I was going to get this wrong. Activate pump 1. That should let the slime out of the reservoir. Where I guess she's afraid it'll hurt all the city's drinking water, even though nobody is currently in Manhattan except like 4 police officers and a Japanese man. Okay, the slime exits, but breaks the ceiling for us, which is nice. I mean, we needed a way out of the sewers. Now if we turn the pump off, and then go outside, let's see if I got this right. Did I get it right? Yes. Okay. Just need to cross over here. Beautiful. And head up these stairs into the next little mini dungeon area. So the sewer is behind us, heading up into the subway now. Woo, I love Subway. I like Jimmy John's better. It's neither here nor there. Okay, we got a boss fight right here. How healed am I? Let's go ahead and do the healing thing. We'll do that for the healing. Okay. Here's the sewer boss. No, it's not. More bats. We can take care of all these bats, though. Oh, we got blinded. That bat's probably dead thanks to DOTs. And we got a mole digging around up there, who I can't do anything with until I'm no longer blinded. Which is right now. Aha! Oh, he tricked me. The mole people are my most devious adversaries. Actually, it's probably a good thing that the boss wasn't right here, because now I get to go to the boss with full health and full PE. Which is a glorious thing. We don't need any of these Cure Ds or Cure Bs or nothing. We can just move on. Now here's the boss. Yes, this is the boss arena for sure. Now let's all cross our fingers and hope I don't die to this boss, because sometimes this boss can be a little trolly, and I haven't been saving my game very often. So he uses this meteor strike, which poisons you, which is bad. I think I might actually cure that. Yeah, let's actually cure that. Sometimes that meteor strike just doesn't hit you, which is wonderful, and sometimes it does, which is awful. Now he's blinded me, which is even worse. Can I get in there, though? No. I had 27 damage. Oh, it hit me again, and I'm poisoned again. Oh god, this is not going my way. I'm not blinded anymore, though. And my armor will not auto-heal anymore. Okay, so now I can heal up. And now I've got these assholes to worry about. I really wish I wasn't blind right here. Let's heal again. Let's heal again, just be sure. These guys will do some crazy damage to me. Like that. Okay, now I can try to stay in the corner of the one that I killed. Not going my way at all. Ah, okay, good. They can't hit me if I'm in that far corner, but then they trade places! Because this is a skit on a children's TV show, apparently. He was out of range. Down to 2. I'm going to heal again, just to be safe here. We're going to be safe here and heal. These two are opposite each other, which I typically don't like, because you gotta have to stand in the middle, and then they can both hit you, and at least one of them should be close to dead, though. There we go. Now we're pretty safe from here. I always thought this part of the game, it always reminded me of Final Fantasy VII for very obvious reasons. He jumped out of range, but whatevs, I still had his number. We actually want that. We definitely want this M793, and we want this Medicine 3. So let's make sure we get both of those. Sweet. Now let's make sure we heal again, because it would be really, really unfortunate to die here. But you see that HP max up is actually doing good favors for me. Let's go down to this subway car, see what we can see. I know there's some tools down here. The game starts like just throwing tools at you at this point. We don't need this junk right now. Oh, it's a super tool. Oh, snap. I don't have any more junk to throw away. I guess we'll throw away medicine too. A bee protector. You know what? I'd rather have the medicine too, I think. There's my tool. We'll go ahead and you can use this right now. On my G3A3. We'll take the stats off of this. And make sure to use the tool, not the super. Cool. Get my medicine 2 back. Alright, so I got 2 super tools. Groovy. We're gonna mosey up on out of here now. Very slowly. Because Aya does not know how to hustle. Now it's dusk already, even though I just went into Chinatown this morning. Sometimes you just gotta spend all day in the sewer, you know? Sometimes you just gotta. The slime is headed towards the museum? Dun 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 dun. What a twist! It's headed towards the place that every important plot point has happened so far. Now we've got to insert disc 2, which I do by switching discs like that. Yes. Almost done here. Almost done here. We just got a few more items to pick up. And then we can all go home. Well, I mean, you guys can go home. I'm already here. There's nothing else I can do. I'm stuck here for the time being. More moles, please? I've only killed a couple of those guys. Okay, I really, really don't want to do any Windows updates. Remind me in 4 hours. I'll probably still be playing Parasite Eve in 4 hours. So I'll just say, remind me again when that happens. Man, that guy's just going ham on my face. Don't need a cure P. Let's burn one of these medicine 2s, because I'm clairvoyant. We can burn that safely. And that was supposed to be medicine. I'm not clairvoyant. Oh my god, my map's wrong. Oh my god, my notes, all wrong. Everything in my notes, everything I thought I knew is incredibly, incredibly wrong. What am I talking about? I got through the sewers. That was awesome. I got through the sewers without getting lost. That's a miracle. There's my medicine 3. Maybe my notes are not wrong. Maybe they're just off a little bit. This should be something cool too, actually. Come to think of it. Yes, I'll take some extra range. Thank you. Beautiful. Beautiful. Actually, we're out of here. That's it. Big old exit sign. We're ready to go. Put on the CR of A2 on my CR protector. And if you don't have the gate key from the cop, you have to backtrack here. But I do have the gate key from the cop, so I'm good to go. Now a little bit of inventory management is in order. We gotta go see Wayne. We gotta go see Wayne for a second. We gotta drop some stuff off, clear up the inventory just a little bit. I like how they clean up the NYPD. Like, they took time out of all this busy mutant attacker schedule to tidy up around here. Replace all the broken glass and everything. Mop up all the dog slime that was trailed through half the joint. Wayne, you're down here. I don't know where I was going. That, to me, speaks of a level of professionalism that is missing in a lot of places in America today. We need to store some equipment. That probably we can store. My notes don't say to tool it, so most likely I do a giant tool fest 1 or 2 playthroughs from now. That'll be the time to do that. Store items. All this medicine will keep. The super tool will move. We don't want... No, not for the storage key. We can get rid of the Mayoki. Can't get rid of the Narita, like I said. We can get rid of this gate key. So that's that. Wayne, I'll be back, Hoss. I will be back later. You can bet your sweet butt on it. And Wayne does have a sweet butt. If you guys have not seen it, I've seen some fan art, let me tell you. God, I've probably had some Parasite Eve fan art since the 90s when this game came out. I used to print out fan art of all my favorite games and stuff that came out, and I had a big corkboard on my wall. Instead of having posters or anything, I just hung up fan art that I printed off the internet. This was before I knew you could find porn on the internet in wide variety. And after that happened, my interests changed slightly. And I am going to save in this old slot here, just in case I've got to replay Day 5. I don't think I'll have to, but just in case, we'll turn on all those little green switches. Guys, thank you so much for watching some more Parasite Eve. I will be back with more Day 5 in the next video.